absolutely no words for this except the fact that I wanted to gatekeep this brand so bad. You must be like, this girl got another wig? Not too much about the status of my wallet. This wig was actually a steal. I wanted to do an initial review, but I think the more important review is the one that you've done after you've tried it on, tested it out for a couple weeks, and I have done so. This wig comes from BGMgirl hair. Wait, BGMgirl. The BGM stands for Black Girl Magic, which I thought was cute, although I have yet to see who actually runs the company. So this is a wig. She's a lace frontal, and of course she's glueless because we're not messing around with anything else these days. The lace comes pre-cut and the frontal is pre-plucked. She's got an adjustable elastic band. That's it for the inside. Now when I pulled this out, I was like, where are my combs? How is this supposed to stay on my head? The adjustable strap is really doing the heavy lifting. I did already spray some of my Ebin spray. I will say that I think the plucking was a little bit overdone. Different people have different preferences as to what they like when it comes to plucking, but in my case, if I can't throw on a wig cap and throw this wig on top without having to do like a bald cap method, then they've overplucked. I want it to look natural, but I also don't want to have to do a bald cap just to put on this glueless wig. Like, a glueless wig is meant to be easy. She's very straight, although she has a little bit of crimps in her just because of the way that I had her folded up in the bag. If anybody has any better ways to store wig, please let me know, because the way I have it, just, you know, kind of, I don't just ball it up and throw it in there. I do kind of roll it as if I'm doing like a curler, so I roll it in on itself, and I try to keep the lace as flat as possible, but I always come out with creases, and I feel like there's no other way to store your wig. When I pulled this out, this wig was so straight. It was like the straightest wig I've ever gotten. The hair is honestly gorgeous. It's a natural color. It looks very black on camera, but in the light it's got a little bit of brown to it. And I did get 30 inches, and when I saw the price for 30 inches, I was like, that can't be right. This can't be the real price for 30 inches of hair. Anyway, it's time to put it on now. Okay, this is what it looks like just plopped onto my head, and you can already tell that she's gorgeous. When I first got it, I think I put crimps in it, and then after that I washed it because I had put hairspray in it, let it air dry, then I re-straightened it because it did have a little bit of a wave to it, not so much in the middle, but definitely on the ends it had a little bit of a wave. I haven't done anything to her. I mean, all I did was straighten her, but I straightened her off my head. So you know how it can kind of be poofy when you style it off your head? I feel like this isn't even that bad. I could definitely get away with just walking out the door just like this. The texture and the quality of the hair is something that I just cannot get over, especially at the price point that I got it at. I will put the price on screen right now because I cannot remember the exact price. I just remember thinking, there's no way that this is good. And I've seen a lot of advertising for this brand very recently, so I really wasn't sure what I was about to get in the mail. I have paid so much more for another wig that shall not be named, and I've gotten so much less. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret right now. Go buy from this brand before they run up the price, because I can tell it's a relatively new brand, or that maybe a lot of people don't know about it yet. I haven't seen a lot about it on my feed, or I follow a lot of hair pages and girls who do hair, and none of them have ever said anything about this brand. I don't know if they're gatekeeping it. I don't know if they're keeping it for themselves, But I'm gonna let you guys know, go get this hair. I have my eye on another kinky straight glueless wig that is a little bit more full coverage in the front, and I'm gonna go buy it just in case this video blows up and y'all run up the prices, which I will be like, I'll understand. There will always be another wig company that we can buy from, but just to let y'all know, for my baddies on a budget, and they have it all. They've got the natural, the long, the short, the bob. They've got the brunette with the highlights. They've got the kinky straight. They've got it all. I wasn't really looking for 613 because that's not really my bag anymore, but everything else I checked out their website and they have. The way that this hair is healthy from root to tip, I honestly cannot say that is a common thing to find among hair companies. A lot of companies will send you a 30-inch wig and the last 6 inches will be looking really raggedy, or it'll have so many split ends that you're like, I can't even walk around with this, I have to cut it. And then you end up cutting hair that you paid extra for. Look at this. Look how healthy that hair looks. It's so soft. It takes heat well. It can hold a curl because I already crimped it. I crimped it for my jewelry video that I did the week before last, and I came back to this wig a week later and the crimps were all still perfectly intact. And the way it looks so natural for like a 30-inch wig, it's like, come on now, who's got 30 inches of hair? I do. The wig came with a box. Okay, I did cut it up because I threw it away, but the wig came in this box, which is really just made from a really thick kind of paper. It's not really cardboard. They also sent 2 wig caps. They also sent the wig with a silk bag, some lashes. They also sent this edge brush, which is quite interesting because it's got a comb on the back of it. I love the size of it compared to other brushes that I've gotten from other hair companies. It's actually quite a bit bigger. And I love the little spatula divider thing on the end. I've been using it to separate the hairs like you would with a rat tail comb, or I can definitely see myself using this from when I'm doing my baby hairs, just taking like a little bit of gel from the back of your hand, almost kind of using it like a spatula. The only thing I did to it was spray some of my Ebin lace spray. I used this color. That was it. There was no lace cutting, there was no plucking. I adjusted the strap and I put it on. I am gonna have to dock some points for taking out the comb in the back. You guys, I need that comb. Like, if the wind blows, I just hate how there's a gap. I don't know, it doesn't make me feel that secure. I don't know why I'm acting like I go out and do wild things in public, but there's just something about it that's a little bit unnerving. I'm like, when I leave the house, I just don't want to have to worry about it. And you know what, maybe one day I will be in the club being wild, and I just don't want the nape of my neck and the back of my cap showing to the whole world. Usually I would wear the lashes, but the lashes that they sent are so extreme that I definitely have to cut these up. And you know what, shipping wasn't even that long either. I think I waited maybe like a week and a half from the time that I bought the wig to the time that it got to my front door. It was definitely not 2 weeks. It was a little bit less than that. It's very thick without being too heavy. It's just really nice to invest your money in something that you know you're gonna keep for a really, really long time. But yeah, BGM hair, put the comb back into the back of this wig and then we're 100% good. Thanks for hanging out.